Hello everyone, it's Ultimus553 here, and today I'm doing review to number 14, and I'm going to be reviewing Captain America, the First Avenger, the fifth movie in Phase 1 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Captain America: The First Avenger. Well, it was a good movie. I liked it. It was like a little longer movie, even though the other movies in Phase One were still, quite as long. I think like Iron Man and Iron Two were kind of around the passage of an hour, but and we Captain America: First Avenger was about it was less time than I think the second Iron Man, the first Iron Man movie. But even then, it just felt like a long movie. It just felt like it was going on forever. But it was, I think it's one of the greatest superhero movies in Phase One. Just because it had so much plot and so many characters, and it really kind of. I mean, obviously, it's the last movie to set up for the Avengers, because I have all these characters that come together in its own movie, and then this one, just like it really defined it. It was a good movie. I really liked it. It kind of depicts Steve Rogers as this just loopy kid who just has just a weak kid who does not know what he's doing, and then he goes to because he doesn't know what he wants to do because he's so weak or something. He decided to sign up for the war. Um, so he goes to the army, and he's like the smallest of the bunch, really small, um, and then he meets Peggy Carter, who later becomes his somewhat love interest, and she's well, they turn out Peggy Carter, she's pretty hot, the lips, the red lips. I mean, God, you can't take that away from anything. Any character with like some kind of makeup, just staring forever. But I kind of liked how that set up for that movie for the Avengers. Um, the suit or the armor, the uniform that he wears in this movie was fantastic. It's not my favorite uniform, but it definitely is a really good one. It definitely defined a Super Soldier-esque of the Marvel Universe. Um, it had a great cast. It had Tommy Lee Jones as I think the general of some kind. Um, Neil McDough, whatever his name is, or Neil I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. He's an Arrow as Jeremy Dark in season 4, and in this movie, this is long before he even is on for Arrow. He basically is a sort of a comrade of Steve Rogers or Captain America. That's his, once he put on the uniform. It's like once he puts on the uniform, he's Captain America, and he always really knows Captain America. Even though his friends might call him Steve Rogers or just Steve. Also, this was the finishing of the relationship with Bucky, because in this one he loses Bucky on a train. On a train ride, he actually loses Bucky. So he's to cope with that. He's to cope with that loss. While also falling in love with Peggy Carter, and apparently we're gonna like a mayor. I don't know. But it was great. It was a war film. It depicted World War II in a very good way. Um, so yeah, and it had let's see. Oh, it had Red Skull working, which like I said before on previous episodes of at least the Marvel episodes of review that I've done here. I don't read the comics. I just kind of, well, I mean I read Spider-Man, but that's about it. So that's kind of the basics. But I know from the history of the comics that I've been told and read about. Just a brief summary of it is that Red Skull is Captain America's greatest enemy. He's played magnificently by Hugo Weaving, and he's in disguise in this one. Eventually, towards the end of the movie, he actually takes off his disguise, and he's the Red Skull because he takes off. I think it's Leon or some kind of, I can't remember his first name, but his name last name is Schmidt. um, and he's the Hydra he's the Hydra leader, which is an evil organization, kind of like Shield, in the Avengers and so forth, which is a peacekeeping organization. Hydra is basically the opposite, and so this is the like where Hydra came from. Is the World War II organization that's been basically bent on world domination. Um, and he really does a magnificent job, as well as Tommy Lee Jones is actually in this movie. He plays what's the play again? Um, I can't remember. He's kind of like a right hand man to the Red Skull. He has more of a significant role in the next movie, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which I'll get to in quite a few weeks here. I'm sorry, I'm me striking a lot of these episodes that I'm doing, but I just can't help it sometimes. But yeah, anyway, so he's kind of this right hand man in a way. Played with Toby Jones plays him, and if you don't know who Toby Jones is, he voiced Dobby in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and Harry Potter and the Everything Else Part 1. Weirdly enough, he wasn't in all the books, even though he thought he was in most. But anyway, yeah, I already have a Harry Potter review on there, so I don't need to do that. But anyway, yeah, so this was a fantastic movie. It really was great. I loved it. It was really good, especially at the end. The end was sad because you have Steve Rogers, you have Captain America. He's wearing a uniform. He's Captain America. He's riding his plane, and he has like say goodbye to Peggy and his one boss, Lance or whatever, and then he doesn't do it because he ends up dying or whatever, and he goes up for 7 years and being asleep for 7 years and then waking up and he's now in modern day New York. And at the very end of the movie, you have Nick Fury, who's the director of Shield, in modern day New York, um, saying, and I quote this. Actually, no, Steve says, "Where, where am I?" or whatever, and Nick Fury's like, "You've been asleep, Cap, for for over 70 years." Or no, I think it's either for nearly 70 years or over 70 years. Uh, and then he's like, "Miss something?" And he's like, "I can't remember." Actually, I don't remember what he said, but that was great because it sets up for the Avengers, which I'll be doing next week actually. Um, I might have just fair warning here. I might get in the habit of teasing the next episode after this because I just can't help it. I have just it makes me want to talk about it even more. But this movie was really good. I mean, it's good. The title itself defines the character because Captain America is the first Avenger and he's the leader of the Avengers. Um, Even though it seems like Iron Man is, but it really is Captain America. He's the captain. So this was a good movie though. I really liked it. Had a great cast. Had Sebastian Stan, who is actually getting a TV show that I've mentioned before. I might review on that one. There's a lot of them still I have in mind here. However, I would love to have you give me ideas for episodes to review. But I mean, yeah, I said before that I have ideas, but it would be helpful if you could give me more ideas. Anyway, yeah, this movie was great. It felt longer, like I said before. It definitely defined World War II. It was really good. Uh, Although what was really strange is that it's the first costume. Oh, sorry, it was a more of a costume. Um, it was actually I think it was the original costume that in the comics. I think that the first costume that or it's uniform that Steve wears is the original is derived from the original comics, and then also has a straight Stanley cameo. And this time he's actually a World War II veteran. However, the funny thing about this cameo is the fact that that Stan Lee he says, "I thought he'd be taller," and that's a reference to well, obviously reference to Captain America, even though he was actually part of the Super Soldier program. It just like less than didn't have a nod that someone. I mean, it's just like it's kind of a little funny thing, as it wasn't actually part of the Super Soldier program, um, which Captain America is. However, we do get the first we get our first chance at seeing Tony Stark's dad, which is Howard Stark, or a younger version of Howard Stark. Funny thing about this is that Dominic Cooper, who plays the well, I think it's Dominic Cooper. Pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm thinking of Bradley Cooper, who was Rocket Raccoon in Guardians of the Galaxy. Dominic Cooper, he's actually a British slash English actor, and plays Howard Stark with an American accent. And that's gonna happen a lot in movies like this, where people are gonna you got actors who are either British and they're playing characters that's with American accent, or they're American and they're playing characters with British accent. It's kind of like that. I found it very odd, but yeah, I mean, you can suddenly see his dad, Howard Stark, a little different, but it's good. But yeah, this movie was great. It was really good. Um, there's not much I can say on it. I love the Tommy Lee Jones character. He was great, real tough, and actually, Peggy Carter gets her own TV show, which I'll go into. I'll probably go into that one. But yeah, so this was a good Marvel movie. It sets up for the Avengers completely. It's the final movie that sets up for the Avengers, um, and it's really defines the team. Like, it really carries on. Um, it also kind of gets the order over Captain America, which it comes from, which is vibranium, which is the strongest metal on Earth. Um, and yeah, it was good. I mean, it avoid it was a war-centric movie, but it was good. Um, no doubt about that. It was a very good movie. Um, there's really not much else I can say. I mean, the uniform was good. I like the uniform. I didn't like the shield at first, and then they changed it, but the helmet was cool. I mean, you gotta have the feathers. You gotta always have the feathers. I mean, you can't just have a Marvel movie. I gotta have a Captain America movie without feathers. Um, but it was good. Um, I think it had Hitler in it at one point. I think I might have used archive footage thing, but yeah, I mean, the relationship between Carter and Steve Rogers was great. You even have this character who basically helps Steve Rogers become Captain America. Steve Trevor. He um, he died for the first he's one of I think 3 real superheroes that actually have powers. It may not seem like Captain America has power, but he has power. He has a increased agility, which means he can run, relatively fast, as you probably know already in Winter Soldier. Um, and he has increased strength, means he's really strong. Um, and he is, yeah, he's durable. He's tough. He's one of those really tough superheroes. Um, so I mean, doesn't really. That's kind of his powers. He doesn't really have powers, but he has his superhuman strength, um, increased, agility. It makes him somewhat faster. But yeah, the uniform that they used in this movie was great. I liked it. I mean, I mean, obviously the uniforms change throughout the movies, but this one, well, I didn't hate it, but it wasn't my favorite. Unfortunately, it just wasn't. I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, I'm glad that the Chris Evans is Captain America, because honestly, I don't see any else than Captain America. He's fantastic. I like the relationship between Peggy Carter and Steve Rogers. That's fantastic. I also, in this movie, there's a scene where someone pees on him, which is great. I also like the relationship between Bucky and Steve Rogers is great. Um, so yeah, there's really not much else I can say about the movie that I've already said before. Also, one more thing to note is this is the first introduction of an Infinity Stone, or at least like a reference where you see it, not in its actual form, but it's um, we see it's in its like not yet to be revealed form, which is the Tesseract, and this is a key he put one of the Avengers that sets up for the Avengers, and it's because Red Skull wants Tesseract power. Of course, Tesseract basically makes him dawn or whatever. But this is actually this is one of the things that sets up for the Long Way to Infinity War release in 2019. Um, Tesseract is the first time we see a a form of an Infinity Stone. Not an Infinity Stone itself, but the actual Infinity, it's at least a Infinity Stone of some sort. Um, so yeah, it's the last movie that sets up for the Avengers, and it's all coming together because you got Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye, who was in Thor, Black Widow, who's in Iron Man 2. And yeah, it's just all set up for it. And yeah, it was a fantastic movie. It was really good. I really liked it. There's not much else I can say about it. The casting was really good. There's even a little bit of Harry Potter actor, and that was Ray Bradley played this guy in the beginning of the movie, which was fantastic. So yeah, it was the first movie that actually did not it sets in um, pre-modern day, obviously, because I mean we don't it doesn't happen until you actually get there. Uh, but yeah, um, great movie. Not my favorite, but I'm definitely emotional. But it is my it's not my favorite movie. Um, it is good, but it isn't my favorite. Uh, what I think would have changed is I don't really know. Um, there's not much I can really say about it being changed. Um, but overall, it is a fantastic movie, and I encourage you all to watch it. It's a really good setup for the Avengers. It really is. So yeah, it's really all you can see for Captain America: The First Avenger, and it's how it says it is about the First Avenger because Captain America literally is the First Avenger. Um, just another set for the Avengers. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I can really say for the this movie. I was gonna say the, but I don't know what I'd like to. So yeah. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode of review. That's all I can really say. Um, as always, I would give this movie mm, a 6 out of 10 because it was my favorite movie and it just lacked a lot of it didn't really feel like a superhero movie. I mean it was, but it just kind of it was different, so I didn't like it much. It was good. I mean, it had good characters and good casting. People I recognized. Um, but yeah, because like Tommy Lee Jones and Men in Black and uh, Mary Bradley and Harry Potter. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that'll do it for this week's episode of review. Like I said before. And yeah, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It'd be very awesome. Um, and so yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for the Avengers.